Hi, it's Yuki. How you guys doing? In this video, I'm going to talk about simple past tense with verbs in Japanese. So let's get started. First of all, Japanese verbs can be divided into three types: group 1 and 2 and 3. Each of the groups has different conjugation rules, so I'm going to explain it one by one. Actually, group 1 has very complicated conjugation rule, so I'm going to explain the conjugation rule for group 2 first. These verbs belong to group 2. Then, I'm going to use this verb to explain the conjugation rule. 食べる, 食べる, which means eat. When you change the verb into the past tense, first you need to remove the last letter. In this case, it's る. After that, you need to attach た to the verb, so it becomes 食べた, 食べた. I ate it. Okay, let's look at another verb. 忘れる, 忘れる, which means forget. First, just remove the last letter. Second, attach た to the verb. So, 忘れた, 忘れた. I forgot it. When you make formal expressions, you just need to use ました instead of た. So you could say 食べました、食べました。I ate it. 忘れました、忘れました。I forgot it. Okay, I'm going to show you example sentences. 私はナルトを信じた。I believed in Naruto. 今日英語を教えた。I taught English today. 質問に答えた。I answered the question. 疲れた。I'm tired. 昨日何時に寝た？What time did you sleep yesterday? I'm going to show you formal expressions. 宿題を忘れました。I forgot my homework. 間違えました。I made a mistake. 会社を辞めました。I quit the job. 捨てました。I threw it away. ラーメンを食べました。I ate ramen. Next, I'm going to talk about group 1. As I said earlier, Group 1 has very complicated conjugation rule, so you might be confused. So, I will try to explain it as clearly as I can, so please don't give up. First, we have to break up the verbs which belong to Group 1 into 4 additional categories based on the last letter of the verb. Here is a table for the categories. Category 1. When the last letter of the verb is す, you need to change the last vowel to I vowel and attach た. Category 2. When the last letter of the verb is く or ぐ, you need to remove the last letter and attach いた or いだ. Category 3. When the last letter of the verb is む, ぶ or ぬ, you need to remove the last letter and attach んだ. Category 4. When the last letter of the verb is る u or つ, you need to remove the last letter and attach た. Okay, I'm going to explain it one by one. Category 1. When the last letter of the verb is す, you need to change the last vowel to I vowel and attach た. For example, 話す, 話す, which means speak. The last letter is す, so you need to change the last vowel to I vowel, so it becomes 話. After that, you need to attach た to the verb. So, 話した、話した。I spoke it. Category 2. When the last letter of the verb is く or ぐ, you need to remove the last letter and attach いた or いだ. For example, 書く、書く, which means write. The last letter is く, so you need to remove く. After that, attach いた. So it becomes 書いた、書いた. I wrote it. 泳ぐ、泳ぐ, which means swim. The last letter is ぐ. So you need to remove it and attach いだ to the verb. So 泳いだ、泳いだ. I swam. Next, category 3. When the last letter of the verb is む, ぶ or ぬ, you need to remove the last letter and attach んだ. For example, 飲む, 飲む, which means drink. Then remove the last letter and attach んだ. So it becomes 飲んだ, 飲んだ. I drank. 遊ぶ, 遊ぶ, which means play. You need to remove the last letter and attach んだ. So it becomes 遊んだ, 遊んだ. Besides, 死ぬ, 死ぬ, which means die. The last letter is ぬ, so you need to remove it and attach んだ. So 死んだ, 死んだ. I died. Okay, category 4. When the last letter of the verb is る, う or つ, you have to remove the last letter and attach た. For example, 切る, 切る, which means cut. Then remove the last letter and attach た. So it becomes 切った, 切った. I cut it. 買う, 買う, which means buy. Then just remove the last letter and attach た. So 買った, 買った. I bought it. 持つ, 持つ, which means have. Then just remove the last letter and attach た. So 持った, 持った, which means I had it. So this is the conjugation rule for group 1. It's very complicated, isn't it? So please try to practice while watching the table. Actually, there is one way you can use the past tense simply. It's formal expression. Formal past expression has only one conjugation rule. Let me explain it. When you convert the verbs which belong to group 1 into the formal past expressions, you need to change the last vowel to e vowel and attach ました. For example, 書く, 書く. It means write. First, you need to change the last vowel to e vowel, so it becomes 書き. After that, you just need to attach ました, so 書きました, 書きました. I wrote it. The other verbs do the same. 話す becomes 話しました. I spoke it. 泳ぐ becomes 泳ぎました. I swam. 飲む becomes 飲みました. I drank it. 死ぬ becomes 死にました. I died. 切る becomes 切りました. I cut it. 買う becomes 買いました. I bought it. 持つ becomes 持ちました. I had it. So, when you make formal past expressions, you can use this conjugation rule. Okay, let's take a look at example sentences. 今日は日本語を話した. I spoke Japanese today. 英語を書いた. I wrote English. プールで泳いだ. I swam in the pool. お茶を飲んだ. I drank some tea. ナルトは死んだ. Naruto died. 髪を切った. I cut my hair. I'm going to show you formal expressions. ゲームを買いました. I bought a game. 英語を書きました. I wrote English. 公園まで歩きました. I walked to the park. 歌を歌いました. I sang a song. 試合に勝ちました. I won the match. 今日はとても頑張りました. I worked hard today. Next, Group 3. Group 3 has irregular conjugation system, so please memorize the conjugations. It mainly has only 2 verbs, so maybe it's not difficult to memorize them. The verbs are here, する and 来る. する becomes した, 来る becomes 来た. In formal expression, する becomes しました, 来る becomes 来ました. Okay, I'm going to show you example sentences. 昨日は料理した. I cooked yesterday. ナルトが来た. Naruto came. Formal expressions. 今日は勉強しました. I studied today. 去年ここに来ました. I came here last year. That's it. How was that? Actually, there are questions for reviewing today's lesson. You could take the test on this website. Also, the link is in the description in this video, so please just try it. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you soon. See you.